Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not. Neither any of these blokes. This is Raspberry Soda. We've seen Raspberry Soda a bit of late, and he is driving a very, very fun tank to play indeed. This is the AMX 1357. Some people love it, some people hate it. Generally the people who love it are the ones that have got it. And I don't want to brag, but I've got one of these bad boys, and it is absolute pleasure to play. Is it a 10 shot or it's an 8 shot? Autoloader, I think it might be. An 8-shot autoloader. The gun is not massive, but it's not the size, it's how you use it. That's what Raspberry Soda will let you know. Anyway, it's a 57mm gun. That's where the AMX 1357 comes from in the name. 57mm gun. 90 alpha damage, 143mm of penetration. That's with standard ammunition. And with premium, it gives you 195mm of penetration. Now, the thing with this, it's not huge. It's not big. In fact, I would hesitate to say the smallest caliber gun at tier 7, quite likely. Even though it's a light tank, that doesn't matter. If you put a good crew in it, I think the crew pretty much matches up with the French Tech Tree light tank crew numbers. But I didn't really investigate that before I started this video, so don't quote me on it. But I think it does. I think they're all fairly standard. You might have the odd crew member that might be spare, but that's what happens. AMX 1357. Anyway, it's tier 7 premium French light tank. Now, so you can swap the crews between your French Tech Tree tanks into this thing, and the thing that makes this gun good, even though it's such a small caliber, I mean 90 alpha damage at tier 7, it's pretty lackluster, but you got 8 shots, and the time between shots I think is just under a second. A second between shots for an autoloader is unheard of. It's fantastic, and that's what makes this thing great. So I love it. I love this tank. I think it's fun to play. I've had people, because of the time between shots is so short, I run food in it, and I've got a pretty high skilled crew, brothers in arms, all that kind of stuff, and it just seems to fire almost like a machine gun, just bang, 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 bang. And I've had messages after the game saying, "You're hacking, I'm not going to report you, but you're shooting that gun too fast. No gun shoots that fast." And that's what can catch the enemy unaware, if you like. With this gun, it shoots you. You might get him for 90. You might get a low roll for 80 damage or 85. You shoot 85 and they think, it's only 85. But all of a sudden, you might have taken them for 700 with the whole clip, which is pretty cool. Anyway, Raspberry Soda from Lemon Clan. He's a legend. He knows what he's doing. He's a World of Tanks ANZ B League player. He's all over it. He's going to have a great time. Well, by the time the video comes out, the B League will be well and truly on the way. Raspberry Soda, he's no dummy. He's going to be kicking ass, I'm sure. This is the AMX 1357. We also saw Raspberry Soda platooning up his old mate Pursuer from VVV Clan. He's in the T28 HTC, which is the reward tank. The Clan Wars, not the Clan Wars, the personal mission, the second reward tank from the first lot of personal missions, if that makes sense. What's he going to do? He's got some damage up. He's got 672 hit points of damage so far, 844 assisted damage. Now, this is going to be one of those patient games. Play the long game, like a game of golf. He's got to play the long game. 2-1's a score. He's on a bit of a mission. What mission's he on? He might get this. He wants to get 8,000 combined. Well, that's going to be pretty hard to do at tier 7, let's be frank. And he's top tier in this game. It's an all tier 7 game. The score's 3-2, and be prepared for some awesomeosity. His platoon mate Pursuer is in the city, playing the T28 HCC, like we saw Shell Sponge play the other day, playing it like a heavy in the middle, which is fair enough. He's top tier. He'll be able to bounce plenty of shots. There's lots of Super Hellcats at tier 7. You see it a lot. There's 2 on the enemy team. There was 3. There's 1 on Raspberry Soda's team, and he's still alive. You see, I continue to see Super Hellcats, maybe because they stand out, because they're a new-ish tank. They were given out as part of the well-earned reward a while ago, ages ago now. Tier 7 premium American turreted tank destroyer. He's been spotted, but he's also spotted Saints a Mill. And look at how this gun can sing. The Super Hellcat just shot him and tracked him. He blocked 240 hit points from the Super Hellcat. But you see how fast those bullets fly out of the gun. Pulls back. He doesn't want to get hit anymore. He's on 631 hit points. Make that 423, which is 422 more than he needs. But his team are doing okay. They're winning 5-2. He just spotted that other artillery. Is that other artillery dead yet? It's not, the M12. But CS44, this is concerning. If he has to get into a brawl with this CS44, he's going to be in trouble. CS44 is a tier 7 medium Polish medium tank. And if he rolls on him, because he's only got 294 hit points now, so he's in a little bit of trouble. Artillery's just had a crack, missed but stunned him. So he's just going to kick back in this bush. Wait until he goes unspotted. Picks up some spotting damage in the meantime, while stunned, mind you, with the killing of that Super Hellcat. I told you, all Super Hellcats on the enemy team are dead. The one on his team looks like he's doing okay. He's still alive. I just keep seeing Super Hellcats playing as if they're top tier heavies, no matter what the situation is, which is a little bit unusual. 6-2 the score. Raspberry Soda from Lemon Clan. He's on 1 kill, 1,089 hit points of damage. A bit blocked, 1,644 assisted damage. You don't often see block damage in a light tank. But unfortunately, he's just lost his platoon mate, Pursuer, and 2 other tanks. The Steyr flipped his tank. Probably, I don't know, where was the Steyr? Was the Steyr up here and he flipped off the perch? I'm not too sure. Spots the M12 again, pulls back so that he's double bushed, decides to unload into the Saint Emile first, which is a good idea because the Saint Emile is the one that'll kill you. The M12 won't, because the M12 is running away with his gun up in the air, sticking it up in the air like a proud honeymooner. Takes the reload with 8 bullets left. 8 standard bullets left, I should say. I don't think he's unleashed his premium ammunition yet. He might need it. 8.5, 8.6. His teammates are dropping like flies. What is going on Ghost Town in this game? 8.6 a score. Raspberry Soda. 1,263 hit points of damage done so far. 1,821 assisted damage. Now, we mentioned the B League. The better league. Raspberry Sodas is in the better league. Don't worry about that. What team's he in? He's in the New Zealand team, even though he hails from Victoria. He's in the New Zealand team from across the Dutch. We love him. Don't worry about that. 7 standard bullets remain. He's up against Saint Emile every Monday night on the ANZ Twitch channel. You can see 2 very interesting casters. I think that's what they call. I always thought casters were wheels that you put under a desk, but that's all right. That's okay. We can work that one out. 9-6 is the score. 1 kill to Raspberry Soda from Lemon. AMX 1357, a tier 7 premium French light tank. And I would have to say, oh no, would it be the... He gets the kill as the Tiger was turning around just past the building. He just clips the back of his exhaust pipe and takes the kill. Takes a reload now. Loading premium ammunition now. Look at the map. Look behind you. There's a CS. The CS there. There's an ISU 152. The ISU 152 just fired, and Raspberry Soda can't use the fast-firing nature of the gun at that distance. You can see it takes longer to aim than it does to shoot. Gets a little bit out of the SU 152, but now at this stage of the game, he's probably going to start being a little bit considerate of his ammunition. He's got 4 standard bullets left. 16 premium, which is 2 full clips. The CS44, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. I'm not sure if it's a real name or an anonymised name. So that 3 times. But he's got 818 hit points left. He's just got to keep him spotted for his team. He can't clip him out. He could clip him out now if you had to, but why would you waste the 294 hit points left on this light tank? Spots the CS44, gets a bit more assisted damage. Assisted damage up to 2,098 hit points now. Nearly 1,800 damage done. Pulls away from the CS. Artie drops one on his head, which gives him another 81. 81 assisted damage, better than 0. Could have been a miss. You know, don't complain about those little scores. 460 hit points left on the CS44. Now the CS44, what kind of guns that got? On 294 hit points, he probably doesn't want to get shot at this point of the game. So he's getting free assisted damage. Just keep him spotted. Now the Awful Panther on the enemy team, the AFK Panther, nothing awful about it. It's a great looking tank. He's going up there and he's really giving the artilleries a hard time. Raspberry Soda's no dummy. He knows he can clip the tank out before he gets the chance to turn the gun around. He does. Takes another reload, and that brings the score back to 11-10. Without that kill, it would have been even. Remember, they were winning by like 4 tanks not too long ago? We've all had games like that. And now he's going straight back to have a look for the... How do you say it? Does anyone know how to say it? Of clans and pants something. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to make a fool of myself if I try to pronounce that one. Now, the T29 was last spotted in the city. The Saint Emile is in the city as well. Looking a little bit nervous. Saint Emile's on full hit points, but... the T29 you know, in a 1 versus 1, the T29 is going to beat the Saint Emile. Unless the Saint Emile gets a lucky ammo rack or something like that. The SU-152 was last spotted down there in the south. We know that's on about 400 hit points, I reckon. The hit point counter up the top is saying that Raspberry Soda's team is 441 hit points ahead. Not sure how, because the CS44 must be full health. He is on 1100 hit points. Saint Emile's full health. Raspberry Soda's on 292. Now, in whilst waffling, they've lost another teammate. I'm not sure who the last teammate to die was, but now they're down by a tank. So from being up by 4, they're now down by 1. 11-12 is the score. There's a T29 on 3 kills. Last spotted in the middle of the city. That's the danger tank, I think, and I think that's what Raspberry Soda is starting to think. He's looking. The CS44 is going in. Raspberry Soda is going to go in and back him up. You can see him looking left and right, deciding which street do I take, which road. The AFK Panther hasn't been seen for a while. SU-152 hasn't been seen for a while. I'll bet my last dollar that the SU-152 is still in that same position. Not because I know the player, but that seems to be what happens. Now, he sort of knocks his own tracks off as he does a little jump over that pile of rubble. The CS44 is going to engage a T29 frontally. Raspberry Soda doing exactly the right thing, getting behind the Tier 7. Oh, don't get in front of his gun. That's okay. Shoots him. Was that a fire? No, it wasn't. He just killed him for 39 hit points. Bang, bang, bang. That's how fast the gun can shoot. Now, Raspberry Soda is making a very interesting decision here. He's got 7 premium bullets left. He's got 7 left, but 4 standard. Now, he's just been spotted. He loads the standard ones first. Now he's got 2 standard ammunition remaining. You've got to manage your bullets. You manage your ammunition at this stage of the game. 12-12's the score. This could be a Fadins medal, folks. It might have to be a Fadins medal if he's about to. Oh, he cops a shot from the Clans of Panther for 134 hit points. He's done 2,331, 2,179 assist. Gets into the bush, keeping his 2 bullets. Now his 2 bullets won't be enough to kill any of the tanks, but he's going to need them. Because the alternative is an almost full clip of premium ammunition, 7 APCR rounds, and then he'd be left with the 2. So he's thinking, we'll use the 2 first to maybe assist the CS44 shooting these things. Now, if he had heaps of bullets left, I'd be blind firing the hell out of those bushes, but he's only got 9 bullets remaining. 12-12 the score. Raspberry Soda on 4 kills, 2,331 hit points of damage, 2,179 assisted damage. He's ready to carry this for a possible Fadins medal as the 2-minute siren goes off. The CS44 doing the right thing here. He's got 468 hit points. Now, he can be one-shot by the SU-152, I'm sure. I'm sure that the SU-152 could one-shot the CS44 or come close. There's the artillery. Oh, as a light tank, you'd love to just go after that artillery, but that would take 5 of his, or even 6. Might take everything. There's the Awful Panther. The Awful Panther is going full YOLO into the CS. He's got. Oh, you might as well use your last bullet. The last bullet misses. The CS gets the kill. I think the Awful Panther was maybe going for the Ram. I'm not too sure. The Crusader and the SU-152 remain. Who knows where the SU-152 was? Around this area where the SU-152 was last seen, the CS-44 has been trying to spot him for the Emile sniping from the city, but he must have pulled right back. 350 hit points. Oh, he's got the back. He's got the back of the artillery piece. Puts 1, 2, 3. Wait until he's aimed. 4th shot misses. He's got 2 bullets left now, and he puts 1 into the dirt. 22 hit points left. This is a Fadins if he can get it. Will the CS-44 grab it? He's right in front of the SU, shoots him and kills him for a Fadins medal, and the mouse goes crazy as he uses his last bullet to get the last kill, confirm the top gun, and that's a Fadins. That's a Fadins medal. What's a Fadins medal, Stewie? A Fadins medal is where you get the win and you get the kill, the last kill with the last bullet. Perfect tank to do it in too. Raspberry Soda, you're a legend, mate. That was a ripper of a game. I was on the edge of my seat. Well, not really, but I was pretty excited. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Spider Medal for that assisted damage. 5 for effect. He got the Fadins Medal for killing the last enemy vehicle with the last shell remaining in the player's tank. Alexander Fadin did it in his T-34 100 years ago. He had a great time. Patrol duty, Top Gun for getting 6 kills, again with the last bullet. High caliber, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 1848. base experience. 6 kills, 2,802 hit points of damage done, 2,803 assisted damage. Have you seen that before? The damage done and the assisted damage only different by 1 hit point. Shout out to the God of Storm, who had a great game as well in his CS44. Couldn't have done it without him, let's be honest, because he'd run out of bullets. Who cares about the bullets? Premium ammunition doesn't matter. You've got the battle payments going. Clan boosters, probably. Who knows? 71,500 credits. That's after tax with the premium account. The game that went right down to the wire. I'll have a lie down now after that. Raspberry Soda, thank you very much for the replay. Keep them coming. That was a ripper. Best luck in the ANZ B League. The Better League, which is going to be on every Monday night. It's going to be awesome. It's huge. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replay, Raspberry. Take care and see you all next time.